Hey there guys, welcome back. Got a deck made by Supercrazy today. The Shupe Nilfgaard deck, which seems really cool. Link will be in the description down below. I don't think we've done a Shupe Nilfgaard deck yet. I know we've done Shupe Skellige, Shupe Skellige, and I think Shupe Monsters. But Nilfgaard has not been done. And I mean, I did do that troll Shupe Northern Realms deck, so this is the last faction for the Shupe. We'll get into this and see what he came up with. We got a Recon, look at 2 bronze units in your deck and play one. Pretty good, always in the Shupe deck, usually in most decks, because Recon's just great. We got an Assassin, deal 10 damage to the unit to the left. This thing, he has some Spy archetype cards in here, which is why he's running this, I'm guessing, because this thing's like 9 points on its best day, unless you have some Spy stuff to go with it. Then we got Vikavaro Medic, resurrect a bronze unit from opponent's graveyard. Great card. Vikavaro Medic is one of the top bronze cards for Nilfgaard, definitely. This card can steal anything, any bronze card from your opponent's deck, and if you're facing a deck that like buffs their bronze cards and stuff, this thing's great. Then we got Ambassador, boost an ally by 12, 10 point Spy, but he's got some Spy stuff. Emissary, look at 2 bronze, random bronze units from your deck, then play one. A little bit more deck thinning, and another Spy. A single Imperial Golem, summon a copy of this unit when to a random row whenever you reveal a card in your opponent's hand. Yeah, I mean, it's some more deck thinning. You need some deck thinning in Shupe, especially if you're not running like Skellige, who can just instantly find their Shupe with their disloyal and stuff. Then we got Nausicaa Brigade, deal 7 damage to a spying unit if it was destroyed, strength itself by 4. This thing can get you crazy value in some matchups and can be pretty crazy. I mean, if this thing gets full value, it's a 16-point bronze, and that's ridiculous. But I mean, no, best thing that you hit with it is like your Joam de Wit, and then he becomes, yeah, a 14-point bronze, which is still good, unless they buffed it or something. But this thing used to be ran in a lot of Spy decks, and it was really good. Then we got Imperial Enforcer. You hope this doesn't get removed, because every time you play a Spy, you get to do 2 damage. Thing's pretty cool if it doesn't get removed. Same with Imperial Brigade, who buffs Spy 2 for every Spy on the field, and every time you play a Spy. Then Deathwind Arbalist, deal 3 damage to an enemy. If it's a spying, deal 6 damage instead. Pretty good unit to hit your disloyal unit with, so this thing can be pretty good value. Then we got Slave Hunter, charm a bronze enemy with 3 power or less. Considering that you're running these Spies and stuff, you can usually charm your own Spy, which is really nice. And I mean, if they run a 3 power card like Reveal or something, then you can just steal that. And he ends up being a 14-point bronze, so that's pretty strong. We got Standard Bearer, who, if he doesn't get removed, he gets to do boost an ally by 2 whenever you play a soldier, and we have plenty of soldiers in here. Rot Tosser, spawn a cow carcass on an enemy row. Rot Tosser is pretty interesting, actually, because I mean, the cow carcass blows up after 2 turns and kills everything, all the lowest units on that row. Card's really interesting, and I mean, if it's played at the right time and they don't have many low units, you can actually get a lot of value from this card. Also, the cow carcass is a Spy, so that helps. Then we got an Alchemist to reveal 2 cards. That's going to get your Imperial Golem out of your deck if you reveal your opponent's cards with it. Then we got a Slave Driver to set a unit's power to 1, then deal damage to an enemy by the amount of power lost. Since he's running the Slave Driver thing, I think taking something out for Martyrdom might be pretty good too. Then we got, or running a Mandrake. Then we got Venomer, spawn Biting Frost, Clear Skies, or Shrike. Pretty good, because I mean, he's one of the 2 mages who's 16 power if you don't use it for Clear Skies, if played right. Because I mean, Shrike makes him 16 power, and then Abaya does the same thing with Arrakis Venom. Then we got Roach for deck thinning when you play gold. Joam de Wit, who is amazing, who plays the top spying bronze or silver unit from your deck and boosts it by 10. Card's great. Then we got Cynthia to reveal the highest unit in your opponent's hand and boost self by his power. This is a great opener. Also thins out your Golem. Yeah, Imperial Golem, if you haven't played your Alchemist yet. And if they have their disloyal unit in your hand, this thing's 18 power, and then the Golem comes out and it's 21. So this is a great opening card. Then we got Azjar to shuffle cards back into our deck if we need to, or to shuffle that Cantarella into their deck or something and hope that they draw it. Then we got Cantarella, of course. Nilfgaard's disloyal unit is great. Shupe stay off, because, yeah, that's the whole point of this deck, is Shupe deck. So of course we're running Shupe. Carher to resurrect John Calvet. We don't have the Mandrake combo in here, so no huge point finisher, but still. And yeah, you can just shuffle your Roach in too, so you get a bit more points out of this. So when you play Car, you get John Calvet and Roach, and then you get whatever you get from John Calvet. And we got Ranfran to grab your Disloyal unit, or Joam DeWitt, or any of those other spies. Stefan Scullin to prep for the later round. Move a card in your deck to the top if non-spying unit boosted by 5. I mean, if you have to and you don't have Shupe yet and you want to guarantee you can use it on Shupe, but Shupe's not going to get buffed by 5. So this guy's better when you have Shupe in your hand, but it does give you a way to guarantee Shupe in your hand if you need it. Then John Calvet, because John Calvet's a great vanilla leader in Nilfgaard. He's the best vanilla leader in Nilfgaard, so we're running him. And we'll try this out, see how it ends up going. I doubt it's going to be better than Shupe Skeletoll, but Shupe Skellige actually surprised me, so let's see how this one does. Ooh, Morin Voorhees reveal, which has a super strong round 1 usually. And do we get our Slave Hunter? Oh, getting the Slave Hunter would have been great, but we did get Shupe. We gotta throw those two. Ooh, there he is. Cool. Slave Hunter. That works. I guess this gets rid of one of his machines, right? That's pretty good. This we can use to get rid of one of his machines. If we Slave Hunter first or something. This is actually a tough choice because Recon's nice for deck thinning. I think we might just keep this. I do want to try this for Cynthia, but what's my chances of seeing Cynthia? I mean, we can deal with 2 machines with this hand. Yeah, we'll go with it. And we got Stefan Scullin, so it's always good. Got a couple soldiers. Why not get this guy going right away? Just that way we have an answer for when, if we need to Slave Hunter. I mean, Slave Driver his machine right away. Because, I mean, we have Assassin. And then the next one we can just Slave Driver that. Yeah. Never mind. It does 2 damage. We can't do that. But we can kill one with this.
Target acquired.
So that deals with one of them. Because they get so much value when things are set up right for them. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. We can't respond to it right away. Good. Going first against Reveal is usually pretty rough because they have a huge tempo round 1 and it's really hard for you to keep up with. And he has 17 cards, which means he's probably might be running a mill version.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Okay, so he's doing 5 damage to that. It's fine. We're gonna play this, steal this, and buff him. That'll put us back in the lead. That's pretty good. And I think that's the only soldier in our hand right now. Yeah. I do want to use up some of my deck thinning. Maybe set up a Cynthia or something on top of my deck. Because I can set up Cynthia then play John Calvet. And maybe get a lot of value out of that. Yeah, we'll put Cynthia up there. That'll bring Roach out. Does a bit of prepping. No one runs Shillard, so you usually, unless you're playing Arena, like Shill, you don't have to worry about Shillard. I hope I didn't jinx myself, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So he hasn't really used up any of his big tempo plays yet. Like, they have a lot of really good tempo plays in AUKUS. That's surprising to see. Might as well use up John Calvet so he gets into our graveyard. Ooh, he runs Terror. Where's the noise coming from? Tibber is interesting. This is definitely a mill deck. So we shouldn't have to worry about deck thinning so much. Maybe? I'm kind of wondering. No need to play that because we don't have a spy. Infiltrator might be good in this deck since he has so much spy stuff. We can just get this out. Get one of our lower tempo plays going. See what else he has in there. Cynthia. Ooh, he's gonna drop that now. That's a pretty good one. So he has a machine. And golems. I guess I'll re-res an assassin.
A shame I have no time.
Oof. I guess we go Nausicaa Brigade. We didn't get any of our guys that actually interact with our spying unit. Which sucks. I mean, if he ends up dropping Tibber to take this round, that wouldn't be so bad. Ranfran. Oh, what was my next card? So that's 21 points. Now let's play Ranfran. Grab Joam de Wet, Hajar, and we'll shuffle nothing. Now we did go first, so if he takes this tie, we could just pass him and take it, but I think I want to see if I top deck into my Disloyal, and that's probably the best value that my Deathwing Arbalest can give me. And I want to go into the last round with less cards. Hopefully I draw my Carher or something. Okay, there's my Disloyal. Ambassador can go back. Venomer's not too bad. If we take him into a longer round, I guess, because we're probably using this for Shrike. I mean, I got 5 cards left, so I have a pretty high chance of seeing Carver. There he is. There's no need to pass him yet, and he doesn't really have any good disloyal units. I think I'll just go with more deck thinning and prep for the later round. We'll do the Emissary and get one of these out of our deck, because this is probably the most useless thing. I want to burn these 2 cards. So we might as well do some damage to this. Then play Shrike. Playing as a Carher, that's pretty good for us. He's going to get a bit of value here, but if he tries to hero pass us, we'd still be fine. Of course, he's probably not going to. Yeah, he knows we have a Shupe. So we'll play our Venomer here for Shrike. Force him to play one more card. Which, yeah, it's gonna be that. And I think that's all we're gonna have. The last 2 cards are Shupe and Carher. What's left in our deck is an Ambassador, a Brigade, and a Rod Tosser. A Rod Tosser might be alright. Nice. We'll keep that. Now Shupe. Maybe I go for the replay Shupe. Like, I'll play this. Then I'll go for the 8 power Shupe that lets me replay, maybe. Oh, did it kill it? Oh, that's sad. So we're going to be able to burn that. That's pretty good. It's going to be 5. Yeah, we definitely got this. Carher, John Calvet. Play them Baster. This row. We'll buff him. And then we don't even need to use Shupe. Well, yeah, we do. So we'll go with 8 power Shupe, why not? See if I got the one that I would have wanted. Nope. Just clear his field. There. The power of Shupe. Well, we won. We won one against Reveal. That's pretty good. We didn't really have his big tempo though. Round 1 like they usually do. See if we can do that again. Ooh, Arrakis Queen Consume. Consume is such a cheese deck. Like, do you have the answers? No, okay, I win. Oh, you have Mandrake and Artifact Compression? Crap, I lost. Can throw back Roach. We got Cynthia. Maybe I keep them bastard because I have one of these. Do we even have any soldiers? We have no soldiers. We have 1 soldier. You can't really interact with our side of the field. There's not too much that I'd like to re-res against them except for my Disloyal. Let's throw him Bastard back, I guess. We can't set up the Roach yet. Alright. Oh, it's not a normal Consume deck. I think we'll just open with Cynthia, see if he has a Disloyal. Yep. Okay. So, we could... Oof. I can deal with one of those. I could just pass him, but it's Consume. Like, that's so risky to go into the last round with...
What is it?
How many cards? I'm just gonna do that so I can Slave Driver him and get rid of one of these Arrakis Bahamas before he does this crazy consuming. And you can't take these guys in the long round. I need him to burn some of his tempo off this round. Oh, so I'm guessing... Oh man, that Harpy landed in an unfortunate spot. I'm guessing he's running the thing where he plays his leader next and then gets a bunch of Harpies out. I respect this Consume deck. This Consume deck's actually pretty fun. And actually don't do the same plays every time. We'll start prepping some of our own tempo. If things go perfectly for you, this deck, this Consume deck is actually crazy. Did this one like months ago. Yeah, it looks like he runs the Harpies. No, maybe not. He doesn't run the Harpies. Huh. So... We'll Rot Tosser this row. Hope he doesn't have another Fork Tail, because I mean, Consume... He can use his leader if he needs to. Okay, he ate one of his Neckers, so he probably has a Slizzard. Let's play this guy before he kills it. I mean, before he eats that. Cow. Because he's probably going to. Yep. Fork Tail. Just shut that down. Okay, so we Emissary next. Try to do some more deck thinning. Try to get to where we can... He's a soldier too. can play... Can get that Shupe. We need that Shupe. Steal one of these 3 powers. We'll buff this up. Alright, we're gonna leader to take the round so we can...
This time.
What are these choices? Like, those are the 3 worst cards you could have showed me. I just want to get my leader in my graveyard. Is it even enough? Let's see, 5. That's just unfortunate, guys. My Jome de Wit, my Roach. At least we're drawing into a Carher, right? It's always a benefit. Let me see, what's he got in here? Nothing really good, so I'll probably end up throwing the Kavaro Medic back. I'm gonna throw this back so I can Ranfran it out.
Do not assume you can order me around.
We got our Shupe, that's good. Can I play Ajar after and keep up with his tempo? I think so. Because he's gonna disloyal unit us back. Or not. So we can play him out a little bit. We're gonna Ajar, shuffle our Roach back into our deck. And... Cynthia? Yeah, Cynthia seems pretty good right now just because he probably has a Necker in his hand or something. Parasite. I'm tempted to go for the 4-power Shupe, but no. He goes first. That's an issue. I think I steal his Necker before he can Slizzard it. I just have to make sure that if I keep playing, I play in a way that he's not going to be able to throw his disloyal unit over. So 2, 4, 6, 6, 10, that's 10. 31. We tie if he throws his disloyal unit over, so I can still do this. And then pass. Save Carher and shoot for the last round. I think we're gonna beat Tempo Consume, but he wasn't running the Harpies. Oh, he's using up his last Necker there. Alright. Not sure there was a need to do that, but we'll take it. He must have really wanted to hold on to those last 2 cards. Now, don't give me Roach. It's like pretty much the only thing I ask for. Don't give me Roach when I throw this back. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, he wanted to hold on to those last 2 cards. We know what that is. Okay, so we Carher. John Calvet. Get Roach out. Try to get as many units as we can out. Guess Stephen Scullin. Then we'll set up Cynthia on top of our deck. Though I doubt I'm going to go for draw card option. We might lose here, because that's a Yen. Oh, that's a Triss! That's a Triss! That's not what I thought it was. Um, 12 power Shupe. Get really lucky with a 4 power Shupe. I think 12 power Shupe try to go for a duel. Do I have anything to replay? No. 12 power Shupe. Give me duel. That's sad. That's sad. Well, actually, Ambassador will interrupt his tryst a little bit. You didn't underestimate me. I'm pretty sure you got me. I'm a pretty good finisher. Ghoul? Yeah. I didn't get the Shupe I wanted. Ooh! Pretty close, though. It's doing better than I thought it would again. It kind of surprised me, like Shupe Skellige. But I mean, yeah, the bronze slots I think need a little bit tuning. Because like the Ambassador and stuff doesn't really feel necessary. Maybe with some more like reveal conceal with like... because he's running this Alchemist, I'm not sure why. Besides, it's like a low power play. Like maybe if he ran the conceal cards and like a Darlian Foot Soldier and stuff. I might try to make my own Shupe Nilfgaard because I can think of it now. And take out Ambassador and Assassin and these cards because these are... It's so iffy. But it's doing pretty well. Let's try that again. Consume! No! Okay, we'll throw a road back. Maybe John Kilvet won't hurt me this round. See, like I get this Ambassador like every time. And I never want to keep it in my hand. I don't have any of the things to go with it either. Ugh, please don't hurt me. Okay. This hand's not too bad. I mean, we don't have Shupe yet. This deck has so much deck thinning that we should be seeing Shupe. Yeah. Nah, this is no fun consume. We lose. We lose against no fun consume. Is there anything I can do? I can shuffle Neckers back into his deck, but he wouldn't like that. Please, Cynthia. We already know, yeah. Take your free win! I'll try to outplay him. Bleed him out this round. Take him into a short round 3 maybe with my Carher. If I can get him into a round 3 with just Carher. So if we went first, there is actually some hope. If I had that steal unit card.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
I'll play Standard Bear. That'll give us some tempo in a bit. He did it wrong. He must have another Necker in his hand? Or a Necker Warrior? If I had a Scorch, I could kill off that Grand Warrior, but I think he has another one. I lose tempo on this play, that's the thing that sucks, but if you can't reproduce those Necker Warriors, we just win, so... Do you have another Necker Warrior? Because he didn't get to consume it, and usually they keep the Necker Warriors in their decks so that way they can salute them. And can use his leader here, but that's a pretty big... Burning his leader before he gets to multiply all his Neckers would be pretty good. Parasite, maybe not. Looks like he might not have. Nice. So I say we do 3 damage to the Stefan's calling.
Inevitable, merely a matter of time.
Get Roach out of my deck so we can actually play Cynthia. It's gonna be the best thing here. Shupe. Ranfran and Ambassador's not too bad. Let me thin my deck more. Could run Eye Heracquax in this deck just for more trolls. Eye Heracquax and Shupe. Maybe pretty crazy. Is that Mandrake? For his Necker? So we can Brewis it? Round 3? Parasite Nest. For a Resilience unit. So we can't drive past him. That's alright, he doesn't have his Disloyal, so carryover's not really the thing we're worried about.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Play Rain, Fire.
Remembers.
Grab the Assassin.
I never miss.
Then we can kill off his carryover too, if we need to. I should be able to see Shupe here and hopefully not regret not putting it on top of my deck with Stefan's Calling. It just feels like such a waste because you move that, you lose out on that 5 points. And there's plenty of deck thinning in here. It looks like this guy's in a tough position because he was planning on using Slizzards. There's the pass. Alright, cool. Okay, so now there's hope because he most likely doesn't run Disloyal. And we take him into round 3 with Carr and maybe Shupe. Maybe Shupe. Shupe would be nice. Whew.
Let us see.
Shupe. Shupe. Oh god. Where are you, Shupe? Consume just shuts down Rot Tosser. Imlerith? Really? We don't have Mandrake for that. Is this an all-in Imlerith? Think he's gonna renew that round 3? Ugh. So ugly. I guess I go for deck thinning. Scorch. They usually have plenty of answers if it's all in Imlerith for like everything you play. Cause just a Mandrake won't be enough. I wish I could shuffle golds into his deck with Azure. Yeah, the Mandrake. Oh! He didn't get to use it on his Imlerith though. So that's definitely a big bonus for round 3. Okay, cool. So now I'm not feeling so bad. We're gonna play Azure.
This world dies with it.
And we're gonna shuffle Roach back into our deck and that's about it. Because he wants to renew that round 3 and start playing like swallow potions and stuff on it. Problem is, he can hero pass us in a bit. Oh, he gave that resilience. Well, that's alright actually, because now we can do 6 damage to that, and then 7 damage with our Nausicaa Brigade. And his Himmler is gone. I think we might have this guy now. Would be really nice to see Shupe, but I mean I have a decent chance. Still, I got what, 7 cards left. One of them's on the bottom of my deck that's not Shupe, so 6. We can draw 1, throw it back if it's not Shupe. Alright, let's Nausicaa Brigade that carryover. So this looks like it was a consume all in him type thing. There's his Olgierd. Let's see what those last 2 cards are.
You've not seen me.
A Necker and Gales. Alright. So I'm definitely making you burn one of those. Or your leader or something. Hopefully he plays Gale's back row. Or middle row. Just not front row. Because I want to play Rod Tosser next. Or use as leader. Be good. Front row. Rough. Of course, he's gonna eat my cow anyway, right? Like.
Agreed, as per our contract.
Okay, how many Neckers is that actually? 1, 2, 3. So that says he has 1 more Necker in his deck and that 1 in his hand. Play Rod Tosser. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I win with just card. See, I'm going to draw a card. I have 6 technically, because I have 1 that's not Shupe's on the bottom of my deck. I can throw that back, bring it down to 5, and then hope. So obviously we're going to play Imperial Enforcers. Force him to eat that. And use up his last Necker. He's probably going to eat Cow, Olgierd, and his Necker. Not sure what finisher he could have. Then it'll beat our Carger plus a card. Pretty sure we got this guy. He wasn't playing normal consume though. He was trying to play Emblorith consume-ish type thing. I don't know. Well, we throw this back. Okay, still no Shupe. Really? Probably not gonna need it. Nope.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
Yeah, kill that. There's Shupe. See if we get charm a random enemy. Just just cuz. Oh well, we beat that guy. 2 out of 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think it was doing better than I thought, but I think it just, some of the bronzes feel kind of iffy, you know? Like, I think I might work on this a little bit, because I mean, Shupe Nilfgaard seems like it might actually work out alright. If you have the right amount of deck fitting and stuff. Just the whole spy archetype. And plus he's not running that many soldiers, but then running standard bearer. I think Elba Cavalry would be better since you have a couple multiplying cards. And then maybe running, like, yeah, keep the Imperial Golem in there, but instead of running, like, Ambassador, Assassin, and then these, Imperial Brigade Enforcer, run something like, because he's running Alchemist, so run, like, Darlian Foot Soldier, one of those machines when you reveal it does damage, and then, like, the guy who reconceals cards. maybe? Something like that? I don't know, I have to check through Nilfgaard's bronzes, but super crazy, pretty cool. I mean, he probably doesn't watch my stuff, but I mean, he still made a cool deck. Shupe Nilfgaard seemed pretty fun. Pretty cool idea. Because I think the only deck with Shupe that will ever be, like, competitive worthy will be, like, Shupe Skellytall. But I mean, this one has some hope. Shupe Skellige's actually not too bad either. Shupe Skellige actually works out alright. Yeah, but that's it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one.